And we're live. Just like that. So, what we're playing here today is Boros. And Boros in Standard, actually. I haven't played a whole lot in Standard in a while. But this seems to do the trick just fine. It seems to do the trick just fine. Because people are playing some really greedy decks in Standard right now. Incredibly greedy decks in Standard. Where 7 is the first drop you're going to see. It might not be on 7, but lo and behold, it's good enough to call it greedy, greedy, greedy. And we're changing that today by going in with Boros. So far, I've won like 17 matches with this, lost 7 or 8. See if I have the exact statistics right here. Yeah, 14 wins, 7 losses. So, pretty decent chance of winning every single round. 67% win rate. How many decks out there have a 67% win rate after over 20 games in best of 3? I would say not many. So let's start it off playing first. Looks like a solid keep. We got a Pied Noir. We got a Heartflame Duelist, Wedding Announcement, Quintorius Loremaster. We need the lands. No turn 1 play, so Bovoak can come out. Hello, hello. Good morning, Ben. How you doing? Oh, I have to hit good. That showed you as dark there for a second, so we got that nice and bright now. The Christmas coffee cat. Yep. Party time, man. Happy holidays, by the way. Everybody out there, happy holidays. Glimpse the Core. I don't know if I've seen much of this card at all. Interesting. Could go out with a Pied Noir right now. Get it rolling. Huh. What are the downsides? I'm not really sure what he's trying to do. He's got 1 Triome. Interesting. Whatever, 67% win rate for this deck, so I'm sure we can handle whatever is coming at us. Whatever's coming at us, I'm not too worried about it. Slow playing the opponent is. You're supposed to just play the cards as you draw them. I don't read cards. I put them out based off of their pictures. Spelunking, we're happy to see it. Slow one. Spelunking is something we don't mind at all. But putting out 2 Triomes untapped is pretty powerful. Well, alright. He hasn't done anything, so we swings. We Wedding Announcement. No sticks, so no counters. Fantastic. How's everybody's holiday been? How's your holiday been, man? Topiary Stomper, again, nice and slow. We got the perfect answer for that with the Battle Hymn. We will sing the songs of battles from the past, and we will win by doing it. All right. He's definitely got 7 out, so that guy's turned on. So let's turn it back off by making it dead. Yep. We'll draw a card here. Card draw is fantastic. Plains is fine. That turns on our Quintorius Loremaster if we want to cast it. He plays a... Look at the mana! Look at this guy. 3 cards in hand. Wow. Talk about some greed. Do we want to play Quintorius Loremaster? He's got to have the enchantment, right? Let's swing. Get him down to 12. I guess we want to play this. Make him respond. Ready for 2024. It's been a brutal couple of years. 2024 should have all kinds of interesting stuff. Sunfall's a thing. All right, we got things we can still do. Does not matter. We have a full hand. Guess we just pass, right? Or do we power up the Boviac? Bovoac. The Bovoac. Let's power up the Bovoac. And we still have the ability to cast Virtue of Loyalty. Swings. Opponent. Don't mind the trade. Don't mind the trade. Down to 2 cards. Can't really do much else. Put himself in a pickly spot. Yes. Today we are taking advantage of the greed in Arena. Well, in Standard. In Standard in particular, these very, very, very big decks, they're fine, but they're especially fine if you don't mind losing 3 out of 4 rounds. Loyalty. Yeah, this is just Boros, tempo-y, a little bit of control stuff, and a lot of life game from the Heartflame Duelist and Lightning Strikes. I made a video about this deck. It's out there. But I just enjoy it so much that I just wanted to go live and play it again. I almost just recorded another video, but I was like, yeah, we've already done it. Not sure why he did that. That's fine. Maybe he forgot how to count. Oops, he says, yep. He did forget how to count. 7. This is 3, 6. So we got enough. Like, all we do now is damage spells to him. It really doesn't matter. We'd Lightning Strike, and then Duelist. He can remove this if he wants. I don't care. Okay, fine. Virtue of Persistence it is. Look at you. You're going to get my... oh, no, you exiled that. Right. So you have a Topiary Stomper. Oh, depopulate. Fine. I'd kill it myself if I had the burn spells. Oh, my turn. Burn. Burn. Go to my turn. Burn. Why are people playing these greedy decks? Didn't do much. I don't know what his deck was trying to do at all. Maybe Virtue Persistence. Maybe this is another meme deck that's coming out. But the more I play in Arena and the more I have my YouTube channel. I'm not playing a YouTube channel. I actually have one. The more I see stuff like this, and it comes from a lot of the meme decks that are, they're just penetrating YouTube like crazy. It's all meme stuff, and it's not necessarily good. So I decided to kind of take advantage of that with a Boros build. Yeah, we could sit back a little bit longer. Virtue of Loyalty going to be very good here. Quintorius Lore Master definitely gets killed, but you know you got to give him stuff to kill. Maybe go down one of these Destroy Evils because Virtue of Loyalty is so slow. I'm going to go down one of these. Yeah, because we could kill him with Lightning Strikes. Actually, go up one of these, down one of these. We only need 3 hymns in here, I think. Saber. Last night, I ran into several green-white control builds. Green-white control. No kidding. Well, I guess it makes sense. A lot of ramp and then just kill spells. Was that basically it? Oh, Planeswalkers. Tons of Planeswalkers and maybe a Johnny. I can see that being a deck. I haven't run into that one yet, though. So I'd have to see it to see if it's a big bad meanie danger. I've run into a lot of Azorius control. Azorius control's really good right now, but control's going to be very, very, very strong whenever people are playing these very greedy decks at all times. I think Boros is just faster. But I have not run into that yet. But Invasion of Zendikar, then you probably Atraxas. You could probably get an Atraxa to work if you put Triomes in there. Stuff like that. Is that what it was? We got the Virtual Loyalty. We got Jaya. I don't like the hand. I think it's not enough. This is good. Yeah, this is good. This is fine. We'll find the... We will find the third land. Esper is awesome. Esper is one of my favorite ways to play the game. We're going to use Play with Fire to find our second land. We want it to be untapped so then we can Lightning Strike a Lightning Strike. Want to have that option open. It's incredible how I drew all of my burn spells. Tapped land, of course. Probably people just going along with the YouTubers. It is. It most certainly is. Oh, yeah. Perfect. Perfect. It's 100% people going along with the YouTubers. Or, you know, people just trying the deck out if they have the cards available. I do that. Like, I'll see, you know, Seth, probably better known as Saffron Olive, playing a deck, and I want to try it out. And if I have the wild cards, well, not the wild cards, if I have the cards available, I give it a shot. And that's how Magic the Gathering works a lot of the time. Like, you want to be seeing what other people are doing, playing what other people do. It's kind of keeping up with the Joneses to a large degree, but, you know, people talking about a certain archetype being good, it's probably because the archetype is at least decent. But there's a lot of meme decks out there, too. Like, I make infinite tokens. Didn't show the 7 videos that they just lost on. But, you know, it is what it is. We don't have any way of interacting in this matchup. Holy cow. We'll find something. I did take creatures out of the deck. He has board wipes. So let's see what he can do. Triome, Topiary Stomper, grabs a land. Fine. Doesn't kill it. I'm trying to think. Should we just leave the Topiary Stomper alone? We might lose this one if we don't draw some way to interact. Heirloom would actually be perfect here too. Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with going along with videos you see on the tube, but I would be wary about cracking wild cards for it, especially on a budget. I made that mistake multiple times. Because here's the thing, if it's on YouTube and people know about it, it's already known what the combo is, so that gives it a little bit of a disadvantage right off the bat. Things that are just good, though, are just good. Go to my turn. Found another land. Actually kind of fine. Would love to get anything else besides land at this point because we have the Quintorius, we have the Lightning Strikes, Play with Fire in the bin. He can wipe our board, though. He has shown to have board wipes. But then, it's hard to build a deck from scratch without at least having some iota of an idea of what's actually good. And looks like we were the slow ones in this one, surprisingly. Didn't draw anything. Okay, well, we're going to try to win this one, but probably not going to work. Oh, no, 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 no. Guess go to round 3. Well, let's try it. Quintorius, will you wipe your own board? Get Lightning Strike. We could block this fairly well. But it's not looking good. Looking at that Quintorius Lore Master. What else, opponent? Old school fire sleeves. I have the peasant sleeves. Just so happens to be that way. Man, this guy knows how to rope. Archangel. Okay, Archangel is very, very good. We might just give him round 2. Probably going to give him round 2. That might be fatal, actually. It is. Alright. Oh, we were giving him round 2 anyway. Brotherhood's End could get rid of that. The big bad danger. We have 3 Destroy Evils in here. We didn't find them. We have plenty of creatures. We have the Quintorius Loremaster, the Rimcarolus. We also have, well, we don't have any creatures early game. Maybe Pia Nalar needs to come back in. Maybe Jaya needs to go down to 1. No, I like... it's expensive. It's expensive. Go down to 3 Quintorius Loremasters. Want to be a little bit faster against this guy, and we just did not draw the fast things at all. Yeah, the flood. It always tends to happen. But it is part of Magic the Gathering. I was drafting yesterday, actually, at my local game store, and guess what? Flooded. Couldn't help it. Flooded. Pinalar, Quintoriuses. And that looks like a hand that we would flood on. And look at that. 1 land. Can't really keep 1 land. I almost want to call it 1.5 lands with play with fire. This is a great hand otherwise, right? Keep land to bottom. This is probably a not a win if I keep. But if I don't keep, I'm going to regret it. Especially because we'd have to mull down to 5. And this guy is slow as molasses. Let's go, my guy. Saber, let's do this. Oh, man. Where is he? Huh. Do we have time for this? Should I just get Cookie Clicker up and start playing some Cookie Clicker? That's a thing. Haven't played that game in a long time. Keep it. I think that's okay, but might be the weakest. Virtue of Loyalty allows me to create a 2/2 next turn. Now, Play with Fire is the way that we're going to find our second land. And it never fails, right? Never fails. Never fails. Never fails. That's it. That's the lamb, baby. We got it. Perfect. Pass. With 2 lands, this deck could do some stuff. We got the Destroy Evil, the Virtue of Loyalty, and a Lightning Strike. So we're looking okay. We could sit on 2 lands for a while. That was a lucky keep right there. Having the Battlefield Forge on top. Oh, okay, sure. Yeah, up the Beanstalk. Go ahead. You do your Beanstalk stuff. I want to make a 2/2. I could then make obnoxiously large. And drawing more lands, never punished, man. Never punished. That's the way to play Magic right there. Pretty lands. I had those for a while, but I went to these. I think they're cooler because they're old schoolier. Old schoolier equals... Oh, what do you call it now? The OG? The original gangster? Original gangster lands and original gangster 2/2 vigilance. And this is the guy in the game store that's just reading all of his cards, doesn't know what they do. That's this guy. Don't know why we're roping. Probably enjoying the brisk outdoors. Been real cold here lately. Got some flurries, but no real snow. I guess just because you're taking too much time, I'm going to lightning strike your face. Man, oh man, are we just going to rope it down? I would like to try to attempt to get to Mythic today, actually. Another lightning strike, never punished. But that's the real goal here. Yes, the beautiful brown borders. The BBB. Should just make the thumbnail BBB. All right, well, we're going to get a herd migration here. Fine. Since we're going to get roped again. Oh, we're not getting roped. Interesting. That's fine. You killed a 2/2. We still have lightning strikes. We can hit him in the face. If we draw one more land, though, we got Jaya. That's what we're really hoping for. One more land. Rubbing the card for good luck. That's how you know you're going to get land now. Should rub it a little bit more ferociously. In the turn, not land. It failed me. Wow. All right. Well, we pass, I guess. Need a 4th land to really do much. Fine. Opponent. You have the bolt on your card, but I have the bolt in hand. Topiary Stomper. Not turned on yet. He needs 7, correct? 7, yeah. Do you wait for more quests to get more gold? So, it depends. So, 15 wins. You can still get stuff up to 15 wins. But if I'm in a magic mood, I'll just keep playing. Even past 15. But I have 2 accounts now. So, I have a free-to-play account that I do for the channel. And I also do... Oh, wait. You know what? What am I doing? This is probably smart. Kill that. No card draw. But reroll your 500 quests. Still nothing. My God. Are we just gonna sit here and like look at each other? Is that the game plan? All right. We're still stuck on 3 lands. But if you do your daily quests, usually I just stop at daily quests. Usually I just go 4 or 5. That's an Atraxa, and we have been drawing nothing. And I wasted my Destroy Evil on the Up the Beanstalk, and this guy's pretty slow. So let's go ahead and concede this one. Gross! Absolutely disgusting. I usually don't stop once I hit my quest for the day, just because I like to play. And our economy is a little low here on this account even. But just getting on and winning 4 games every day consistently should be enough. Like, you don't have to play beyond that. If you do play beyond that, I mean, just for funsies at that point. On the free-to-play account, I make sure to get at least 5 or 6 wins per day. But that's really easy to do in Best of 3. Best of 1 is actually it's much slower to get your dailies done in Best of 1, I think. That's an opinion. I know people disagree with that, but honestly, with Best of 3, I knock out 2 wins if I win this. If I lose this, if I lose the first round, win the second round, lose the third round, I still get a win. Paleontologist, that's mana. We don't like him having mana ramp. And we're facing dinosaurs. And I accidentally put the Piednalar out, so we're just going to pretend it was on purpose. We do have Lightning Strike in hand. We do have Quintorius Loremaster. He probably... or a Brass Forge. Alright, so a Braid comes into this match. Definitely sideboarding in on a Braid. Well, alright. Swing. Gotta beat him quick. Okay. Wedding announcement. Perfect. Makes a 1/1. Pass a turn. Opponent. Tapped land. Jetmir's Garden. Oh, the Hammer Skull. That's a big boy. So wings for 4. That's fine. We gotta beat him fast before this Brass Forge gets me. But here's the thing. In the sideboard, we actually have our Braids. So this might be one that we have to go to round 2 while losing the first one. Getting those 4 Braids. Really challenging this Brass Forge. Now, this guy I'm not too worried about because we have Play with Fire, and Also the Lightning Strike with the Rim Carolus. That's well enough to kill this. Would love to get some lifelink. That could help us stay alive against the Urabrass Forge as he removes the correct thing here. It's a shame. Runes. I don't really care about runes at all. I mean, he killed a Sundown Pass. What? He thinks that I only have red as what? Dual lands? No, I have basics. I have tons of basics. And it's on tap now, so that's kind of perfect. Thank you for saving me on some life. So Wings End puts a stun counter on it. I guess we're blocking here. Need to keep our life total up with Urabrass Forge on the field. At all times, we are in danger against Urabrass Forge. Lightning Strike does kill that, but we don't have the mana to do it. Well, I guess we could swing with the Piet Nalar. You know what? If I didn't hit next there, we could Lightning Strike this, swing in for 2. No attacks. We'll sit back. Dinosaurs, as long as I get rid of this. And we got to do something about that forge. We have it in the sideboard. We don't have it in the main board. We have not been able to draw land. And we have plenty of land in the library. I might make one change between rounds as well. Like before we go into round 3. Swings for 4. Well, we're going to Lightning Strike this, right? Need life gain. Ah, this is not land. Where is my land? Have tons of it in the deck. Guess we just go to face and scoop. Let me get out of this. Let me get out of this real quick. This is round 1. Doesn't matter. He doesn't know what the deck is going to try to do. We do need these 4 braids. Urabrass Forge is one heck of a card, if you are not familiar. Go down to 1 Jaya. Cut a Quintorius. Apparently, we're never going to draw lands. Watch us flood now. Maybe drop a second Quintorius. I think that sounds smart. Maybe that's what this deck needs to move on. Play with fire, I like a little bit less than a braid. A braid kills more of his stuff. If I buy 10 packs, or 10 packs, how many wild cards will I get? Well, the wheel spins every 6 packs, right, for rares and mythics. So if you buy 10, you'll get one full wild card of a rare or mythic, whichever one you're spinning on at that moment, and then 4 more for the progress of the next one. So basically a wild card and 2/3 of a wild card. 1 mana. No thank you. Man, oh man, you're seeing it live here, folks. The lands are not cooperating with us at all. We do have a braid in hand. We have Rin's Resolve in hand. Rin's Resolve is really good in this deck. It's kind of like half of a land, if you really think of it that way. We could pop it now, or we could wait till next turn. Wedding announcement. Urabrass Forge costs 2, I believe. Okay, plains. Pass. I was holding up for the stinking Urabrass Forge. It might cost 3. I might be off on that a little bit. Let's go ahead and wedding announcement here. Do you have removal for it? I would actually be surprised. Destroy evil. All right. Nice. Nicely played. Opponent. Mana. Urabrass Forge. Wowie, wow, wow, wow. Certainly knows how to take his time. Pass. Well, we did not find land, but we do have a Rin's Resolve. We got to play with fire and a Sundown. Pass. We have till our next turn to play that play with fire, so we hold for now. He knows about it, so he's definitely not going to play a creature into it. I don't think. Why? Why are you doing that? Okay. Well, what if we did... No, it doesn't matter. Yeah, go ahead. I don't know why he's popping these Field of Ruins like that. He should be waiting for the Bobowhack to do that. Or anything else, like a Mirix or something like that. We got one red. We'll get another red. I play basics. I'm a basic boy. See what else? I guess he is going to play right into it. Fine. Can't say no to that. Go ahead, get rid of it. Lightning Strike. Fine. Pass. Pretty good. We're just sitting back chilling. He should be the aggressive one. I'm not sure why he's sitting back so much. Fine. Yearling. Huh. Do I kill that now? Could have braid it. Could this gain some life? If I draw another land, I get Quintorius. It's possible that he could remove it, but not likely. It's a really good draw for us, Virtue of Loyalty. It's kind of a boring little match, isn't it? Because you get those while you're trying to get your wins. Engulfer can't be blocked with creatures with flying. It's big. Certainly not a card I would put in many decks. Okay, Virtue of Loyalty makes a 2/2. Goes with my turn. Yep, we're swinging. This guy seems like a guy that would block. Nope. Smart. And we hold up. We need to find another land, but we could Lightning Strike Braid this. It dies. He's down to 3 cards. What are you? Costs X less to cast, where X is the greatest power among creatures you control. Whenever one or more non-token creatures you control die, create a dinosaur. Well, before that hits the field... Yep, 3 damage. Kill it. Before that hits the field, we do that. Now he doesn't get the proc. I know you're really wanting to use that, but I don't know. I think that's a little slow. It costs 8. And sure, you could get it out a little bit faster with... Yeah, that costs him 2, I guess. Right? 2 or 3. But it doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything if you don't have creatures. Okay, another card that doesn't do a whole lot. Craft with 1 or more dinosaurs? Yeah, that's not good, my guy. I don't know what you're doing, but that doesn't seem very strong. Me not drawing any mana, that's kind of what the craziness is of where we are right now. Let's go with a swing. Let's see if we can charm him into blocking. We cannot. Fine. Lore Master. Lore Master getting Battle Him. Exiling Battle Him. And now we're about to start taking off like crazy. Fine. That's just a 3/3. Or 5/3. The beginning of combat... On your pre-combat main phase, add 2 green. You have no cards in hand, so go ahead and have the green. He's going to double this thing. I think I just take it. Take the damage. Then we're going to use a Braid on the Raptor. Ooh, that's good. Do we even care about this? Ward 2. So this is 3. We have 5 mana. Huh. He didn't swing last turn. Okay, he wants to swing with this. So, sack this. We're not doing much this turn, but we're just going to clear his field out a little bit more. And for just 5 beautiful mana, we could get rid of that. Resolve? Wait, can you do this as a... Is this a sorcery? No, that's not a sorcery. I screwed it up. So he's going to be able to double the power and toughness of that. Do I even pay then? Let's see if he pops it now. Yeah, he does. Then we're going to do a braid. That's an artifact. Hello. Alright, so we screwed up this time. But next time, golly gee, you're going down there, sir. Should have abraded that first. No, wait a minute. All that does is power. That's not a good card, my friend. Okay, we got him next time. This is going to be pretty well a walk in the park after this. Lightning strike is all we need. There we go. We're good to go. He can't do that anymore. He could craft with dinosaurs, but then he has a X4. Who cares? Dinosaurs not really the greatest deck. I love it. He's all out dinosaurs though. He's got his avatar as dinosaurs. He's got the hammer skull. He's got all the things that make me think that he loves those dinosaurs. Those dinosaurs will be your downfall, my friend. Really cool and themey. There are some good dinosaur decks out there, though. Not in standard right now. But in paper Magic, dinosaurs are pretty decent. Man, oh man, what is going on with the speed of these guys today? Let's do this. Maybe trying to figure out the dinosaur thing. Maybe a new player. Maybe. So, what we need to do is we need to do damage. How do we do that without letting ourselves die? Well, let's just Virtue of Loyalty here. Slow play. Slow but steady, baby. Swing? No, because we don't have any mana available. We're just passing. That's fine. Rin's Resolve. Get some more cards. The more cards we play and the fewer he plays, the better. I am kind of confused, though, because he should be the aggro in this situation. With him being dinos. You're supposed to uncurve, play creatures, swing it with everything you got. I think he would have won this. A Tali. Fine. What do you get? Getting a braid. That's pretty powerful. What? Gonna kill one of the spirits? It's totally fine. These are the parts that I cut out of my videos, by the way. Right? These long pauses. Can't really do much in them. You just got to kind of wait for your opponent to figure it out. Yep, this is an enchantment, sir. You cannot kill the enchantment with an abrade. Yep, you can kill that. You can do that. There you go. You did it. You got there. Have Virtue of Loyalty, Wedding Announcement in hand. We could cast both of those and just continue to sit back. Man, oh man, this guy. This guy. Here he comes. Here he comes. Yeah, we take. No blocks. Down to 18. passes. Rinse Resolve. So, Rinse Resolve probably going to be good here. Or do we want to Virtue of Loyalty and Wedding Announcement? But if we do those, we still have the Atali that we have to deal with. And that Atali is gonna be able to possibly do some damage. Nah. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll do it live. Wedding Announcement. Rinse Resolve. Oh, hit the wrong button. That was not supposed to be Rinse Resolve. Whatever. We got to land. We could pretend we did it on purpose. That should have been Virtue of Loyalty. No attacks. Make some stuff. Wedding Announcement, of course. Okay, we're growing. Now, he should be flipping the Atali here. That's what he should do. Whether he does or not, that's a different question. Wow, this is a... No, not Quintorius. Well, that goes away. Man, oh man. It's funny, 67% win rate for this deck. Here, let's bring it up. But I start recording and then we run into jank stuff that's kind of having a day with us. Let's go to Dex. The other Quintorius. Ah, it's dropped to 64% since I started live streaming, of course. Yeah. Straight up jank. He did not flip the Atali. But he will swing with it. Fine. Well, we're probably going to the next match. Blocks here. Blocks here. 4, 5, 6 cannot kill the Atali. That's 7, 13? Fine. Down to 3. Why not? Lightning Strike. That is interesting. Play this. Pia Nalar. Make a 2/2. Okay, we have Lightning Strike in hand. But I really do not feel like this match at all. We were on the wrong side of that matchup anyway. And I think we got roped every single turn. But let's look at this deck real quick. Just to show you guys. Now it's at 61% win rate. So, Wizards, you've done your thing. Now let's get some good hands going. Now that we're back down to 60%, let's get some good hands rolling. What is that? Spanish? Not sure. Okay, Duelist, Wedding Announcement, Pia Nalar, the Battle Hymn, and Quintorius. Pretty nice curve. Does some stuff. All we need is one more mana, and this is actually a beautiful hand with the Rim Carolus in the hand as well. The Stalwart Slayer. Fantastic. All we need is a land. Pia Nalar. Pia Nalar gets removed a lot. That's one reason why it's in the deck. We don't mind if it gets removed. In fact, we're hoping for it. And these are pretty cool looking lands. Alright, he gets a 2/2. Fine. Fine. Virtue of Loyalty. Mono white, huh? So it has removal. Exile effects, actually. Lots of exile, I would imagine. Any roping, though? That's the real question. Ossification. That's the exile. Fine. So it looks like Destroy Evil comes into the deck. And right on cue, we draw mana. Careless. Huh. Are we the aggressor or are we defensive? Let's play it as if we're the aggressor. Let's play this first round as if we're the aggressor here. We're going to swing. This deck could kind of go both ways. It could be the aggressive deck. It could be the defensive deck. It really depends on what your opponent is playing. It's got enough tempo to win the game pretty quickly. Okay, we're the defense. With the vendor down, we are the defensive one. Fine. That scrying is really nice. We got the Ijanjo. Only costs 2. But we need land for turn. We kind of need to kill this knight, but we also really, really need to kill that vendor. Is that another creature? To target creature you control. Right. So, we battle him on the vendor. But let's see if we can get him to waste a little bit of mana. He might waste some mana trying to give a sorcerer's roll token to the vendor. We kill the vendor. Then next turn we kill the knight. And then we're off to the races. Siege Veteran slows that way down. Okay, well, we kill the Siege Veteran now. Let's see what he decides to do. How do you distribute things? You want to put a 1/1 there. Fine. Go ahead. You put it there. What else? Sorcerer's Roll. You're putting it where? On yourself. Well, we're probably taking 4, but we'll gain 4 when we do this. 5, actually. Actually, a lot. No, because we don't have the lifelink yet, because Duelist is in hand. Fine, we gain 4. Swings. No blocks. Ijanjo again. Interesting. Well, if we have Ijanjo again, we need a Duelist. And we probably need to do it now, because if that becomes a 5/5, it's untouchable by us. So we kill that, we swing. Pass. We gain some of this life back with the Duelist. It's pretty nice. He has his Dark Legion Duelist. Ah, he's going to be able to draw a card here. Very nice. That Siege Veteran's really well protected here. Swings in with the Veteran. Fine. See if we could draw something interesting. Maybe a Bolt. Bolt would be nice. We got a Jaya. Jaya doesn't really do a lot for us right now. This doesn't really do anything for us because we needed the Bolt. Let's just pass. Nope, hold back and pass. We are the defense. Okay. Plains. Mono white players, baby. So Siege Veteran, what we want in an ideal world is him to target the Duelist. There's a Virtue of Loyalty. That's good. That is very good. Especially for his deck. Really well put together deck. Yeah. That's fine. Draws a card. Siege Veteran. Swings in. Oh, he almost gave up his Siege Veteran. Kill it. Creates a 1/1. Now we need any removal spell. Or a land so we could get Quintorius Loremaster going. Nope, neither one of those. Fantastic. Huh. Love how this has a 60% win rate deck, but the last 3 rounds have been absolutely brutal. Absolutely brutal. Can't find the lands we need. Have 2 Ijanjos. Prayer of Binding. Okay, fine. Guess we could go to round 2. And it looks like Destroy Evil is going to shut down most of his stuff. And we probably want to grab the... Not the burn down the house. The other one. The one that destroys artifacts as well. Costs 3. 2 red and a generic. Comes on in with the Siege Veteran. Well, this guy ain't doing nothing anymore. We block. You could play Quintorius by floating... Oh, you know what? You're right. Oh, you are absolutely right. Huh. But does Quintorius get us out of this at this point? That's actually very smart. Yep. Do it. Yes. Keep this one. Play Quintorius. Thank you. Thank you for that. We're pretty far behind anyway, though. We can get these going, though. These Heartloons might be able to get us out of this, but Virtue of Loyalty, and not looking so great for us here. And the Lay Down Arms. Let's go ahead and go to round 2. We've got the sideboard here to help us out of this jam. We are going to put Brotherhood's End in and 4 Destroy Evils, and we're going to cut some of this later game stuff to Quintorius Loremasters now. We never drew land in that one. It was pretty rough. Heirloom is going to be very good. Lightning Strikes, Play with Fires. Rinse Resolve, we could cut one of those. Cut one of the Pied-Nolars. Right? Because we're kind of the defense in this one. Definitely want to keep those. Definitely want to keep one of the Jayas. 2 cuts. A Destroy Evil. And one more Pied-Nolar. Pied-Nolar really in here for value play. White and black decks, infinite removal, so boring. Yeah, it can be. It's really nice if you're playing it. This hand would be fine if we could find another land. We do go first on the play. I don't know if we keep this, but we do have Virtual Loyalty, so we can do something. We do have a Destroy Evil, so we can do something. We will keep, and we're going to gamble that we're going to find another land before our 3rd turn. That's what we're doing. We're gambling, baby. Opponent. Nice little snowy day over here. Had a couple of those recently in the Midwest. Haven't tried it myself. The boros deck, huh? The boros Quince. I love it. It's fantastic. I've really enjoyed playing this deck. Now, it had a 67% win rate with what I was playing it with, and it has recently dropped to 60%. And not looking good for this round either. So, I don't know. I might change my mind by the end of the stream. Built this deck yesterday since I'm looking for some best of 3 action, but I got shat on. No kidding. Too many aggro decks around for some reason. Looking to do a Nahiri deck. Okay. You know what? There's a lot of things that makes Nahiri really good, and we haven't seen much of the 4 Moradin stuff, and I'm actually kind of surprised, because 4 Moradin just seems really strong. Okay, Duelist comes down. That's fine for right now. Virtue. Not land. Fine. We did draw a Lightning Strike, though. Takes the damage. Fine, fine, fine. Pass to your opponent's turn. Plains. So it didn't do well, huh? Sorry to hear that. I'll take 2. No big deal. Take 2. What else? Nothing. Well, now we'll bolt that. I was hoping for a better kill there. Man, oh man, where is the mana? Alright, pass the turn. Passing the turn again. Plains. 24 lands in deck, by the way. So we should be finding those very soon. We could bolt the face, but I think we need to have that for removal on creatures. Now, we could Wedding Announcement here, but I think we're the defense, so we're going to pass. This is going to be a lot of mana passing for a couple of turns, so we start to build up a mana base. I agree. Might give it a shot. It could do well in best of 3. Yeah, best of 3, I like red in best of 3, and I like red and white in best of 3 because you can destroy artifacts or you can destroy enchantments. So very multifaceted. You got your Braids in the sideboard, then you also have your Destroy Evils. Aggro has some easy answers for it, though. Yeah, but if you play in best of 3, like, I rarely ever see aggro. Like, people are always talking about, like, aggro is this, aggro that. I never see aggro. Because in best of 3, aggro freaking sucks. You don't want to play aggro in best of 3 unless you have a very, very diverse and grindy aggro deck. Artisan aggro equipment is my go-to deck. Absolutely. Probably because I'm not acquainted yet. Yeah, I prefer best of 3. Just because in best of 1, like I played best of 1 about, what was it, a month ago? 2 months ago for a couple of hours, and it was just mono red, mono red, mono red, mono red, mono red, mono red. I don't know if I remember that correctly, but I believe it was mostly mono red. You're going to have to burn another card to get rid of it. Ooh, Bivouac. Bivouac. The Bivouac is here. We drop it, and we pass turn again. Remember, we're kind of the defensive one. Even though he hasn't really played anything, we're still going to go with that. Artisan's nice. A lot cheaper, too. Opponent plays a Plains, plays a Siege Veteran. That's what we wanted to see. That's what's up. Okay, pass. Grows the boy. Fine, 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 fine. Lightning Strike. Oh, actually, you know what? Duelist. Duelist here. Now we're building up the base. Now we're cooking, baby. Swing. Let's just go Wedding Announcement first. Let's grow out our field quite a bit. I highly doubt he has board wipes in here, especially with one-to-one removals and stuff like Dusk Legion and Veteran. He passes. Weird. Oh, let's make this fun. Should we just hold back? Make it a fun victory? Nah. Nah, we need a win. We need it. Tired of bringing my budget artisan deck. Just a face full decks of rares and mythics. Welcome to the arena. Well, here's the thing. Ben. How long you been playing on Arena? That's actually a big determinant. You gotta hear the thing. Over time, you just basically have a bunch of rare cards. It happens over time, like, automatically. Pretty decent hand. Lightning Strikes, Rin's Resolve, Brotherhood's End. We wanted that in the deck, just in case he just starts to power through and take off. A second Brotherhood's End, though, not that great. So the economy in Arena is pretty tight for a while, but once you really start to get going, it's not so bad. Well, we pass. Let's see if we could bait him. Bait him a little bit. Bait cards out of his hand. Alright, do you pay the 1? Yes, you do. Alright, he pays the 1. Fantastic. Well, we don't want you to swing with it. We don't want you to scry. So why don't you just put that into your graveyard? Does he have a 2-drop? We're kind of hoping for a 2-drop. Ooh! Oh, that's nice. Okay, so Brotherhood's in. Whomp. Wasted a Return Triumphant. Perfect. If they made a format specifically for Artisan, Arena would go out of business. Yes, they would. I sure wish there was one, though. Yeah, they want you to spend money above all. That is their entire goal. Is the more money they can separate from you, well, the more successful they will be as a company. It's really the same with any company. They just want to separate people from their cash. And I get it, but I'm not really that willing to give just obnoxious amounts of money to people. I want my monies for my pocket. Still no mana. I'm wondering if we dig deeper or if we play Wedding Announcement out as defense. Let's play a defensive card here. We'll find more land. We have to, right? There's land in the library. Ouch.
I'll help any way I can.
Ouch. An Eternal Wanderer. Haven't seen that sucker in a while.
We can win this together.
Do we have a third copy of Brotherhood's End? Blockaroo. Strike. Man, oh man. I don't know how we're not finding land. Still no land. Well, alright. Scoop. Hasn't been that lucky in the past 30 minutes or so since live streaming. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to threaten to uninstall Magic the Gathering Arena indefinitely. It's over. It's done. We're done with it. It's not happening anymore. No more Magic Arena. Right? Alright, now let's try it now. Let's try it now. We threatened it. I'm going to try one more round of this and then maybe build into something different. Would really love to make a Mythic run. I thought this was the deck, but it might not be. Okay, I like the hand. I'll keep. A lot of stuff we could do if we find land. Maybe even jumping up a land or two. Yeah, sometimes if you threaten the arena, things will happen your way. Bitter Reunion. Okay. Well, we will Virtue of Loyalty here. Discards a card, draws 2. He already knows what he's discarding. Yep. It's an Atali. Greedy. Play a land. Swing. We could Rin's Resolve here. I think it's a safe Rin's Resolve. We could also Virtue of Loyalty one more time. I think we're Virtue of Loyalty one more time. There's Blood Fountain. Fine. What is he using to reanimate? That's the real question. This doesn't reanimate, but you can get things from your graveyard to your hand. Kind of a neat deck. Another Virtue of Loyalty. Draws Sundown Pass. Perfect. Swing. No? Don't want me to swing? So he has a cut down, it looks like. It's got to be cut down, right? $14. Jaya. We got to be a little bit fast here, so we are the aggressor.
Frankly, destruction is better.
Jaya, Fiery Negotiator. But if he's reanimating, isn't it better to have a Traxa?
Go on. Impress me.
Just a thought, but I would expect to see a Traxa in that graveyard above a Tali. Pops a blood, drops what? Oh, okay. Hunger Dominus. Double the power and toughness of each creature you control. Oh, I remember that card. That's a pain in the butt. Shigeki as well. So he's full on for graveyards. Interesting. Well, we're going to kill that Shigeki. Oh yeah, we're killing the Shigeki right here. I target you. He can't pick it up this turn either, so that's perfect. Swing. Yep. Kill it. 5 damage. Down to 9. Virtue of Loyalty. See, all you have to do is threaten Arena. That's it. Rawr. Every once in a while I throw out a soft threat to uninstall it. Lich Knight's Quest. Is this it? Yeah, that's it. Lich Knight's Quest. Neat. Is it enough for him to win, though? He gets Lightning Strike. That's really good. Probably is enough to win if he gets Lightning Strike. Yep. There's the aggro. There's the double, and there's the death. Different deck. That's what we're going to do. So, I kind of want to do something like that. Let's look at that. And I think I'm going to go play something a little bit different. So, I was playing a bunch of greedy decks, and that's why we got up to that 67 win rate. But it seems like that was only in lower platinum. So, we're getting some well-balanced decks now. Could try out... Oh, let's give him this round. We're going to give him this round. I'm going to go and work on a deck. See what we could build. Not sure what we're going to want to build, though. Maybe something with Atraxa. I don't know. Stick to the Boros theme, I think. Taking a while, isn't he? He is taking his sweet little time. Do an aggro equipment deck. Itching for some new stuff. It would stick to Boros. Let's go ahead and give it to him. We need something different. We need something different. Maybe with a white craft artifact. We could. I do like the crafting. Let's look at something. Let's just go into the deck builder. And a connive deck was also kind of suggested. Did I spell that right? I think I spelled that wrong. I did spell that wrong. Yeah, we'll move on. I actually wonder if we could make something like that work for Moradin deck. How do you spell that? Ah! For Moradin. Nope, that's not how you spell it either. Holy guacamole. Let's go to equipment. So artifact. Be able to find it like this. I think that this card could be played. It's a little slow, but it's not seen as a threat either. It gives you lifelink. Yep, Nahiri is definitely Boros. We're definitely putting Nahiri in here. And it's for Mirrodin. I thought it was Moradin. Maybe that's a Lord of the Rings fan coming out a little bit. Moradin. Let's see if there's anything good that we really want. This card is pretty solid, though. It is Alchemy. We want Standard. I don't play Alchemy. The Double Strike guy, I like this a lot. We'll probably put this in. What if we just crammed a bunch of these in here? Flying Haste, we definitely want 4 of those. Yay, I have the rares to craft. Those are fine. Vigilance, I like Vigilance. We're going to put those in. Flying, definitely need 4 of those in. Nahiri. Ah. Oh, I have it on artifacts. Get that off. There she is. Let's get 3 of these. What exactly do you do? The Unforgiving. The one target creature attacks a player if capable. Who cares? Draw a card, discard a card. Also, kind of who cares, right? I mean, it helps you cycle a little bit. And then exile target creature or equipment card with mana value less than this from your graveyard. Create a token that's a copy of it. It gains haste. I don't know. She doesn't seem like what we want. Let's see, how do we make this pop, though? Like, really go off and be good. Oh, what's that one guy called? Hang on. Yeah, we're going to save that deck. Should be here. Yep, here it is. Now, it was in the starter decks. He was really strong in those starter decks. Let's see. Rebel Armory. Hey, I already had it up. Cool. What was that card? Yeah, that's an Alchemy. We can't play that. Aster. Aster is okay. Equipment you control has equipped 1. probably need 3 Asters. Probably 3 of those. And I actually like Baird for this deck as well. So, Astor. Go back here. We're going to go Astor. 3 of those. Baird. 3 of these. That's 25. Then a bunch of kill spells. Now, I don't know if these are actually that great. Try to look for some weird stuff. Let's just look at Boros. Boros in general. Yeah, that's kind of Boros, but not really. Has no red cost. It just has a red back. Battle Hymn definitely coming in. Recruiter could be neat in here, but I think it's going to be a little bit too slow. We do have the 3 Nahiris. We kind of want artifacts, because this has affinity for artifacts. So the more artifacts we can get on, the better. I believe that this was damage to a player indestructible. Nah. What else? When Philology Vanguard or another creature enters the battlefield, target creature gets +2/+0 to the end of turn. Not great. We're getting some Iron Crowbar. Let's look at that. Maybe not collected. Do I not have that? Huh. Iron Crowbar. We're playing in standard right now. Equipment. I definitely want some kill spells in here, but... Oh, you know what? What's that one that lets you draw a card? I'll find it right here. It's a 2-drop. No, it's listed as black, but it's not necessarily black. Right, the Transmogrant's Crown. You can equip for 2 generic or 1 black. Kellen is good with this. Let's look at it. Or Kellen. I want to put some of these in here just in case. Kellen. Yep. Do that. Oh, yeah, I thought about it. I thought about putting Kellen in here. Other creature you control get +1/+0 for each aura or equipment attached to Kellen. Yeah, I guess he's okay in here. Just equipped everything to him. And Aster allows equipment to be very cheap. Kellen is actually really good in here. You're right. That's actually brutal. Let's take... No, because this allows card draw. But this allows card draw. How many artifacts do we have? 19. 19 of 35. Doesn't seem strong enough. Maybe go down to 2 Bairds. Mana curve looks kind of fine. It's a little expensive. Artifacts. I wish you could just sort of buy artifacts cheaper. But here's the thing. If we have Nahiri, this could be some interaction, right? You could literally like tap a equipment that's not equipped. I think that's a little bit too slow. Mondrak kind of seems fun here, right? Because you would create more of the 2/2s. That could be a thing. I don't think it's quite what we want to do. We're going to do a best of 1 before we go into best of 3. Whenever this attacks, you could discover 3. We don't have a whole lot in the 3 slot. Elish Norn. Yeah. Farewell to destroy all creatures. We could do something like that. But I really want maybe just bolts and stuff like that now. Actually, no, because since our curve is so high, Rin's Resolve would probably not be very good in here. Yeah, Crown. Transmogrant's Crown, I think, is a good way to get card draw. Because we don't mind if these things die. Huh. We do want cheaper stuff, though. So, for Mirrodin, we need cheap. Oh, Fable and Mirror Breaker. Let's throw it into a standard deck. Yeah, I mean, let's grab a couple of these. There's not a whole lot of really good equipment out there right now. We're going to give it another shot here. Go here. What kind of colorless do we have? Ceremonial Knife could be okay. Ceremonial Knife is a pretty good card. I like it. Let's see. Sword of Forge and Frontier. Equip the creature +2/+2. Protection from red-green. Whenever this deals combat damage to a player, exile top 2. You may play those cards this turn. This seems like it would be pretty good. Pickaxe. Let's look at the pickaxe. Where is it? I know the picture. I just don't see it. Pickaxe. Oh, that's a red card. I apparently don't have it. No. That's red. It costs 2, right? Pickaxe? Yeah, I think about Nahiri's Warcrafting a lot, but you could get... Can you get lands? What do you mean, can you get lands? I always craft lands. Just axe. Diamond pickaxe. That's it. Yeah, it gets +1/+1 whenever. Oh, yeah. We'll put this in. It does kind of suck that it's equipped too. It is indestructible, though. It gets us our treasures. That's going to be big. I think that the diamond pickaxe is definitely going to be a thing. We need the 3 of these. We need the 3 of these. Baird gets beat out by this. Is 23 land enough for this? It might be. I like the Battle Hymn as much as Nahiri Warcrafting. So the Warcrafting, for some reason, it usually gets cut from decks of mine, right? It gets cut a lot because it's the 2 red 1 generic. It is 5 damage. You do get to look at cards, but yeah, it just seems a little slow to me. Whereas at Battle Hymn, you get some life back, usually much needed life. Really wish we had something with life link. Kellan was a great suggestion. Search your library, reveal it, put it in your hand, shuffle. So we get to get the trick that we want. If it exiles a land from your library and you have no mana left, yeah, that's true. That is true. Cool, I have some styles. Nahiri's Warcrafting over Heirloom. Well, I guess life gain isn't necessarily perfect, right? Huh. I think I almost want to start here and just see how it rolls, you know? Bobawak. Get a couple of those. I really like that land. Sundown Pass. We're going for Battle Forge. 4 of those almost always. Yep, not collected as well. I guess now we grab a couple of these. And you know what? Silken Zen actually seems strong here. Here's the thing. Do we want to put... Nah, tap lands kill us though, right? Restless Fence. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, no. We're fine. We're fine. Okay. And then just plains and islands. Let's see. That. Smithy. Do we want Smithy? No. No, no, no. Smithy. Do we want Smithy? Beginning of your pre-combat main phase, you may tap 5 untapped artifacts you control, and you transform it, and then whenever you cast an artifact or creature spell, it's slow. That's really, really slow. But with a pickaxe, it might actually be castable. It is an artifact, too, so we can find it with Kellen. And maybe we're cutting some of this stuff. We might go with Warcrafting here instead of him. I think we do. And we start cutting some of this stuff because a lot of it's like kind of... It's all garbage. We know it's all garbage. Let's cut the lands for now. We need a couple more cards. So... Grab... Another 1,000 Moon Smithy. I think this could be okay. I really do. Whenever you cast an artifact or a creature, spell using mana produced by Barracks of the 1,000, create the gnome. Yeah, avoid tapped if you can. Yeah. Tapping out with a Nahiri? Is that what you're talking about? Alright, let's build some stuff up. Now let's get mana. This is probably not where this deck ends. So we're just kind of throwing some stuff together in hopes that it sticks a bit. And then we'll see where it's weak, where it's strong. I will try at least 5 or 6 editions of decks before they're really where I would consider them strong. We're about right down the middle with this stuff. Average mana cost very high, but Nahiri is a lot of it. And we basically got artifacts and enchantments coming out. Pickaxe is going to get us a lot of mana as well. There's an equipment with celebration with... Oh, yes, we want that one. We want that one. You are right. Celebration. Which gets equipped to 1 creature if you triggered celebration. Oh, yeah. I saw that one. Let's see. Ash seems like it could be okay. Where is it? Yeah, this one right here. The Bespoke Battle Garb. To begin in combat, if 2 or more, you could equip it for free. Let's look a little bit more. There's bound to be some good celebration stuff we could do. If 2 or more non-land permanents, like we probably will find a place for this. And it would make our deck a little bit cheaper. For Morden stuff. Vigilance. I love Vigilance. We're going to keep it. We love flying. We love double strike. This could get cut. That's kind of garbage. 2 of these. So looking around at some more of those, because I really do like that. +2, +0 might not be fantastic, but on Kellen it's really good. And with the 4 Morden guys coming out in the battlefield, you automatically have Celebration, right? Because you get the 2/2 Rebel and you get the equipment itself. So either way, it's fantastic. Godric. Oh, yeah, Godric is not very good. Whenever Ash Party Crasher attacks, if 2 or more non-land permanents in a battlefield under your control, put a 1/1 counter on this. Mouse is not bad. This guy here, the second spell costs 1 less to cast, which is fine. At the beginning of combat, if 2 or more non-land permanents enter the battlefield under your control, target creature you control gets +1/+1. Yeah, it's not bad. But I think that's more for like an aggro build. That's trying to just dump a bunch of stuff on the field. Or are you talking about the other mouse? I just thought of it. It's a white mouse, right? Where is he? He's not here. Where is he? He's a rare, right? I cannot remember the name of that card. No, I was thinking about Bunny. Bunnycorn. I'm thinking about Bunnycorn. Mouse is okay, but Bunnycorn seems okay. I don't know if our deck really wants to be doing that. And if it does, then we want to probably be cutting some of this more expensive stuff. I'm going to try to run Bunnycorn in here. Remember, this is not the final version of the deck. We could try all kinds of different things that you guys want to try in here. But I think we just make a best of one real quick. Run it through the arena once. See if we can win with it. Huh, we don't got a creature till turn 3, except for Bunnycorn. I'm going to cut this and look for the Mirrodin again, one more time. Mostly because we need creatures on turn 2. Like, really bad, especially with the Diamond Pickaxe out. Battle Mouse. Let's take a look. What? Oh, the Raging Battle Mouse. Yeah. I was looking at this one, and I don't have the rares. We'd have to crack packs, right? So I might hold off on this one for now. We could try it. We could try to run it back a little bit later. Oh, man. I do not like this 3 spot being so low. Huh. Is it worth a craft? How many do I have? 5. If I have 5, I have all the lands that I need. Let's run it through. I'll put 2 battle mouse on here. I'll craft it. Yep, let's go. Let's hit up the arena. Let's see if we can get a win. Now, it is best of one now, so we are probably dealing with a lot of aggro. Find a match. Ranked. Best of one. Standard. New deck. We got to name our deck, too. We got to name it. Something has to do with, like, heavily equipped weak people. Nan, don't put it in. Oops. Too late. Well, that's a mulligan. Why? How many lands did I put in here? I'm going to have to count that. Gee whiz. Well, I guess this is keepable. Hopefully we don't draw any more lands. No more lands, please, deck. Maybe 1. Phoenix check. Yep, aggro. Aggro. Okay. Toss the planes down. Should have played the red. But I want to hold this for now. Belden. Oh, mono red. Mono red, mono red, mono red. I forgot how prevalent you were. I really did. Like, you never see mono red in best of 3. Hardly ever. Are they still playing the same 5 cards? Let's get this. And I guess we get this down next, or maybe Kellen. All good. Oh, mono red. Whatever shall we do without mono red? Thinking about just going to best of 3, even though we just have a best of 1 deck. Go with the War Whip. Next we go Kellen. Might be able to survive here. If we survive, I think we're okay. Yep. Oh, man. I forgot about best of 1 just being mono red. Oh, man. Wow. Wowie, wow, wow. All right. Well, we're pretty much dead. Yep, we're dead. Cool. Mono red wins. Let's queue up again and see if we don't get mono red. You can't really test anything in mono red. Can't really test things against mono red. All right, we're running it back. And I usually only play in ranked, so we're going to get a little bit far away from Mythic here. We're already so far away. It is the 30th. Maybe we just make it run next month. But. It would be nice to continue working with boros. I do like boros. Again, 4 mana. My God. Is this the mana smoother? They talk about the mana smoother being a thing in best of 1, but not really best of 3. Where they draw 2 hands, and then the one with the best land, they have you keep. This is overestimating how much land we need for Nahiri. Another land. All right. Cool. Cool. Play Bunny Corn. Opponent says good game. I say good game. All right. Fading Hope. Fine. Oh no! How many cards do you have? 195. What is going on? Why? Why do you have that? Fine. And a Restless Beanstalk Impulse on his turn. Fine. Actually, this is going to work out. Do this. You do this. Celebration. Does that gain haste as well? You control 2 or more permanents. It gets +1/+1. Nope. Okay. So we go like that. Oh, it's fine. You'll get double wins in best of 3. Yes. Well, we got the 1000-Face Smithy. Could play this tapped. But then we don't get to play anything. So we swing. Down to 16. I guess we make the gnome. I guess we should have played this first because this makes a gnome, and that would have been more celebration. But Spell Pierce. Got him. Opponent says good game and scoops. I really like the Battle Mouse with the Bunny Corn. I really do like that. That's really nice. Yes, it does. That's why I'm saying that I kind of overestimated how much land that we needed. Because I think there's a mana smoother on best of 1 that looks at the average mana cost of your deck and then draws 2 hands, and whichever one is closest to what it thinks is your optimal hand, it gives you that hand instead. Yeah, but it gets cheaper because of affinity for artifacts. Well, oh, excuse me. Wow. I was just choking on this terrible hand. but it's almost to the point where it's keepable. Battle Mouse, that never gets cast. I'm going to mull that. This, we don't have a play for a while, but could be okay. Let's play a Bivouac first. We got a mountain. Scamp. Mono red. Okay. Could just play the Battle Mouse here. But we don't have much we could do with it. This costs 2, but we need a third. All right. So how many 1-drops? We might need to add some 1-drops to this deck. I'm thinking we add a couple of 1-drops. Yeah, best of 1, smooths lands. Yep, it does. So I think it's definitely overestimating how much mana that we need for Nahiri. Panic Ruiner. Definitely a mono red. Or do you have green in here somewhere? Maybe. It's slow, but we're going to play it. We don't swing. We kind of want him to swing. I just want to try this out for a couple of rounds. See what we can do. Okay, that's a thing. Aki Warpaint. Swings in. We know blocky. So we need to make this deck cheaper, I think. Mono red. This is 2 of 3 that we've seen mono red with. Let's make it cheaper. Let's make this deck a lot cheaper. Or we could build out a sideboard and go into best of 3. I still think it needs to be cheaper though. Right? Because we're not seeing our cheap stuff hit our hands. And we want our mana curve to kind of be like mostly 2s, some 3s, and some 4s. We keep the 3 Nahiris. This gets cut. This gets cut. It's just too slow. These, I think 2 of those would be fine. We need 6 cards. And I think the Bunnycorn's fantastic. I kind of want to go up a Battle Mouse. Maybe go up one of these. But I mean, if we're just gonna face mono red every game, then we just die every turn. We want 1 costs. 1s. No, we don't want to become mono red, so we have to keep that in mind. Synthesizer could be good to dig through our library a little bit. You know what? In the festivities, probably good in best of 1. Just saying. Oh, wow. What? Oh, destroy. Okay. Yeah. You know what? Gleeful Demolition. I like that. I like that a decent amount, actually. Is there anything that grows our creatures? Creatures you control. No. Is there any way to pump our creatures for the turn? Not really. Not in standard, I guess. Not really. That would be nice to have kind of an anthem or something as well. Creatures you control. Not sure if there is an anthem in standard though. Anybody know? What is it called? Virtue of Vitality or something? What's that card called? Oh, I have it on 1-drop still. Oops. Creatures. You control. We could find a way to pump everybody in standard. Enchanted creatures. They're not enchanted though. Right? Clay-fired bricks. Okay, clay-fired bricks can do some stuff. It becomes an anthem later. And this is just for equipment, right? Yeah, it's equipment. How much equipment do we have? 11. 11. Is that enough to get 3 Nahiris? Maybe 2. Huh. Clayfire bricks finds a land. Then it creates 2 gnome artifacts that get +1/+1, and creatures you control get +1/+1 with the Gleeful Demolition. Cut 1 Gleeful Demolition. Therefore, we could put the Diamond Pickaxe out, and if we don't have a creature we can equip it to immediately, we Gleeful Demolition. When we Gleeful Demolition, we create 3 1/1s. We could use those 3 1/1s to make the Regal Bunnycorn a little bit bigger. And Raging Battle Mouse loves all of that stuff. And Transmogrant's Crown actually kind of likes it too, because who cares if they die? The thing is, Aster in here, we need Aster in order to make the equipment actually castable or equipable, because other than that, we don't have anything that's really equipable. Kellen is fantastic in here. Can he get its aura or equipment? So he can't get this, but he can get this and the Hexgold hover wings. And that's and the blade hold war whip. So we got the flying, we got the double strike, and Kellen can be flying and double strike as well. He's already got double strike. I think that this might be a little bit better. House Mouse. Yeah, but it's not great. We added another House Mouse. Let's look. Yeah, I drafted with this dude a lot. The cheeky House Mouse, right? Is that the one you're talking about? It could be good. It's a nice 1-drop. Now that would basically be saying we're basically mono red with some white elements. But if that's the case, then we'd have to drop off these dudes. What if... you are a 2/2. 1,000 Moon Smithy. I'm going to keep it in here. Let's run it this way once. See how it does. House Mouse, yeah, it's not perfect for the deck. Now, it could be good with the Transmogrants, whatever, in order to get that celebration going. Or in order to, lose a creature, draw a card. Ossifications of sideboards? Yeah. Oh, you are absolutely right. He can fetch those. And it's always beautiful when he does. Oh, great. Thanks. Thanks, Mana Smoother. That's a mulligan. Okay, 3 lands. We're good. We got the Diamond Pickaxe. We got the Raging Battle Mouse. I think I like this. I think I like it. We're probably dropping off the Pickaxe? I almost want to drop a land off. Let's drop a land. No. That's silly. Drop the... No, Pickaxe is good. I'm almost thinking about dropping the War Whip. Because Pickaxe comes down. The equip this too. Let's drop it. Forge. Yeah, he's not that as great in drafts though. Cheeky Mouse is fantastic in drafts. Go with the Battle Mouse. Rawr. So if I drop another mana, we can't both War Whip and Kellen. Kellen, I don't know about you, my guy. Always want you to be good. Alright. Virtues us. More mana. Great. Blade Hold War Whip. You ever seen this card before, opponent? Target player mills 4. He wants a mill. Oh, okay. Dangerous, dangerous, dangerous. He's got the Titan in the graveyard. One with the multiverse in the graveyard, which is more dangerous. Mills more. Fine. Otherworldly Gaze. Getting more to the bin. Wow, that's fast. Acer. Okay. We get to look at some cards. Now we can put equipment out on the board. Let's do that. Kellen, go find me some equipment that's cheap. Diamond Pickaxe is cheap. Let's go Transmogrant. Swing. Thank you. Transmogrant's Crown. I really like Transmogrant's Crown. I really do. Otherworldly Gaze once again. Okay, fine. Sure, sure, sure. What do you do? Mills them all. Atraxa in the bin. I think we're too slow. Like, way too slow. I think we need to drop all the things that cost more than 3. 3 should be the highest part of our curve. Yeah. And this is why 4 Morden is probably not very popular. Pickaxe. We draw a pickaxe. All we can do is play this. Now, this costs much cheaper. Grabbing this. Equipping to the Aster. Equipping to the Aster. Okay, that's looking good. Aster's really nice. Maybe Aster stays in. So, that's 12 damage right there, Liliana of the Veil. That beats. Okay, so Aster and Nahiri stay in. Because Nahiri will get cheaper over time. We need more creatures than we need artifacts. And I think you're right. The Celebration artifact is going to come into this deck. So let's cut out this. We'll keep these. We'll keep these. These get cut. Kellen stays. Mouse stays. Transmogrant stays. Bunnycorn stays. This stays. This gets cut. Maybe make it more of a celebration deck. No, not that. Too slow. This has double strike. That could be good. Mouse is good. Alright, put this in. Make this curve real low. I think Battle Axe is fine. But we need something on the board early on, so maybe Mouse. I'm going to try to run 4 copies of Cheeky Mouse in here. Because the celebration shouldn't be what we're worried about. The +2/+1 is. but that makes the Gleeful Demolition a little bit weaker. I guess we could target the clay-fired bricks with it. And Kellen is looking much weaker for this. And if that's the case, Aster is looking a little bit bad. Because we've taken all of the equipment out by now. Yeah, I think he was. Squirming Emergence. What if we were to do this? We don't have any removal in here at all. Ification. There we go. That gets rid of planeswalkers and stuff. What do we not have for celebration? There has to be more to celebration for it to be anything. Okay, +1, +0, and lifelink, but that's too expensive. If 2 or more, you draw a card, that's too slow. If 2 or more non-land permanents enter the battlefield under your control, gets +1, +0. Menace, that's not good enough. All right. You know what? Cut. Cut all but one. Cut all but one. Cut this all the way, actually. Whenever you cast an artifact or creature spell using mana produced by this, that's good. I want to run it like this. This is equipment. So we basically took all the equipment out of this deck, and we have become what Best of One wanted us to become, which is aggro. We need more 1-drops. 1. Okay. But now I'm curious if we could just put one together real quick. Is this an artifact? It is not. That's a shame. We need a 1-drop for artifacts. There we go. Increase this by 1. What if we did something like this? This looks weird, right? Transmogrant go down to 1. Yeah, Transmogrant's crown is too slow now. Low cost, super fast, no one cares when equipment dies. Can't go wrong. Yep. Equipment aggro is the way. What I did with my equipment decks works great. Okay, well, let's try some equipment in here then. I do like the market gnome in here. So you actually have an equipment aggro deck. I like Ash. Let's cut Clayfire Bricks. It's way too slow. Equipment. Huh. So are you doing 4 more than stuff? Ooh, look at this boy. No, he's not. That's a creature. I remember him. He was almost good, but he was kind of bad. I'm going to try all 1 and 2s. Craft with artifact. Equipped a creature gets +2, +0. +3, +0. When you craft it, and when this creature attacks, you may sacrifice an artifact other than this. When you do this, creature deals damage equal to its power. Holy cow. 2 target creature. Kind of like them. Kind of like them. What's an equipment creature? Are you talking about the market gnome, or what are you talking about, man? I'm gonna run this, huh? We probably need to cut some lands now. 4, 8, 9, 10, 12. You know what? Lands. 27? Oh my god, what was I doing? 1, 2, 3, 4. That was probably a big part of our problem right there. Now we have 23 lands. Should be great. The rabbit. Yeah, the rabbit battery. I've used it in some things. We'll run it. I didn't realize that I had that many stinking lands in here. I had no idea I had that many lands in this deck. This is very low curve. Very low curve. What, 1.5? Maybe cut one more land. Add one more dire flail. That's a rare. Sure. Sure. Cut one of those. Bivouac almost seems too expensive to crew at this point. But I think it's worth it. Let's run it. Let's run it. When you cannot succeed with a mid-range equipment deck, you just go 1 and 2 drops. Hope for the best with a bunch of celebration stuff on top of it. Okay, let's see. Just one win and I'm going to be happy. Bunny corn on turn 2. We got a white here. Okay, I could keep. I could keep Forge, Mouse, Flail. Seems strong. If our opponent was there. We need something to do when being roped. I'm gonna have to think about that. We need some ideas for that. Opponent. Mana. Rabbit battery. Hello. Let's do that. It feels good when you draw it, so you do have a good point there. It feels good to draw that. Flail. Oh no, it feels bad when that happens. Yeah. Alright. Now we can't drop a creature this turn. Bunny corn just dies. Yeah, I guess we just pass. Exile this, return it as a 2/3. Liliana. Okay. Ossification on that.
Let's make this quick. I'm tired of your
We are backtracking, my folks. Drop the mountain. Bivouac. Let's get the bivouac going, right? Get the bivouac. Get ossification. Target mountain. Autopay. Grab a lily.
no fun when they hit back.
It felt good. That card felt really good until he killed the rabbit battery. Comes in for 2. Fine. Sure. Play the pass. Play. Now we do know that he has things. He has tools. So we drop. Kind of dump our hand off. Bunny corn gets a little bit bigger. Bivouac gonna swing in. We're also gonna swing in with a dire flail. Mono black. Come on, mono black. Don't be mean. Okay. Huh. Interesting. That would have been great with the bunny corn. Powered up. equipped. I'm gonna equip it here just for fun. Tap for red. So let's equip it here. 4. It has some neat interaction. I don't know how strong it is. Oh, come on, man. Really? Really? You just remove things. Well, we do have Gleeful Demolition. Could play this. Demolition. Sack this. Draws a card. Mouse. I'll wait for next turn to play that. This is 5. But we don't have any other artifacts to get rid of. Let's hold that. End the turn. Really wish we had some sort of anthem. Oh, I hate mono black. So this is best of one. All right, fantastic stuff. Okay. Well, we'll pass. Cool. Well, let's queue it up again. You set up for mono red, and you end up in mono black. Wow, Rink's taking a hit today. Woo! I'm going to run that back because I think that was a weird example. And we did see some interaction that was neat. Yeah, oops, all removal. Exactly. This is cool. We can gnome. Market gnome. I think we just drop. Okay, we're going a little bit slower. That is fantastic. Hasty boy. We're going to celebrate next turn. If the Ash Party Crasher survives. Huh. No. So, it's going to be a little bit different. Equipments would do just fine in best of 3. Yeah, too slow for best of 1, though. Absolutely. Best of 1, it's surprisingly fast. Okay. Mouse. Fine. Gleeful Demolition here. Creates some guys. Draws a card. Swings. Damage. We also got another Market Gnome. Fantastic. Wedding announcement. Somebody's getting married. It's been a long time since I played Best of 1. 2-4. Let's do it like this. This. Equipped it or play mouse? Let's play gnome. And we're an aggro-y best of 1, so we swing. Bam, down to 9. Am I going to win a game in best of 1? Wow. That is what's up. Recruitment officer, somehow too slow for this format. I love it. Fantastic. Makes a 1-1. Cheeky mouse, cheeky mouse. Do this. Cheeky Mouse is nice because the squeak by is also just 1 mana. Play this. Play this. Now we're going to... Oh, we cannot equip this yet. Okay. Well, we'll swing. I guess if you want to play aggro, go best of 1. Werefox Bodyguard. Takes the Ash. All right. I thought we had something. I thought it was right here. Well, we're still swinging in pretty heavily. We don't care if the gnome dies at all. He can't swing with the bodyguard. Vanguard. These are humans, not soldiers. So we're okay so far. That's a fox knight, not a soldier. And neither is this. Okay. Equipped. Pay 2. Gnome. We lose a creature. I think it's worth it. Maybe we do need wedding announcement in here. Yep, that's the game. Poo. It's rough. All right, I'm not doing best of 1 now. Wow. Best of 1 is a different universe. Scratch it. Cool. 2 equipment again, but we're doing best of 3. I got about a good half hour left at me, and then we're going to have to cut. Transmogrant. Crown. What equipment do I think is going to do really good? Rebel Salvo could be okay. It's 5 damage. Rebel Salvo we're going to put in here. Rux? Do we want Rux? Nah, Rux is kind of an underwhelming card. We want white, we want red. Boros. Celebration is not good enough. Kellen is very good. 3 of the Nahiris. 3 of the Asters. 1 of these since... Nope, that is Alchemy. Trying to trick me into playing Alchemy. How dare it. Traditional Standard. Crossbow could be a good sideboard piece. I'm going to put 3 in here. We did learn some stuff playing there, though. Pardon me. I do like the rabbit battery. That's one thing I learned. Vigilance. Vigilance and First Strike would be good. I think that we want slow, curvy stuff. Lizard Blades could be really strong. I want to put them in. And then we need flying. So we need the 1 for 4. Where is it? Here. I want 4 of those. It's actually making me really want to put the guy with Menace. Where is he? Menace. It's a 3-drop. Where in the world is he? Huh. Weird. There he is. Why didn't that show up? All right. Get 3 of these. Let's get 4 of those. Now for equipment, this is reconfigure, not equipment. So let's cut this. And we need to find equipment. Let's get some double strike going. And I think we could get away with 23 lands. Cut one of these. Let's get 24. Nah, let's get 23. 23 lands because we have the diamond pickaxe. Yeah, we're doing best of 3, by the way. Wow, best of 1 is intensely aggro. And everybody's set up to face against aggro, so it's a different format altogether. This does equipment does not, or mana does not have equipment cost or costs in general. Sorry, my brain is turning into a little bit of mush. Bivouac, forge this one, and we don't have the fast lands, unfortunately. And I guess just regular plains, islands, one more plains and island. No, we are 80% red. Wow, incredible. Rebel Salvo is going to get us out of a lot of stuff. Creature Planeswalker, 5 damage. That's fantastic. And we're going to need a Braid. Not a land. 4 copies of a Braid. Okay. We're going to need 4 copies of Destroy Evil. Now, the problem with this is if somebody wipes out all artifacts, we're kind of just sitting ducks. Maybe add some bunnycorns. Let's sideboard Transmogrant's Crown. Now, we'll keep one in the main board. Bunnycorn. 2 of those. Yeah. With actual sideboards and not aggro. Shields, I don't think we kind of could put a protection spell in here. Target creature, planeswalker, gains protection from colorless or from the color of your choice. Angelic Intervention. Seems fine. Spirits and enchantments. Too bad that doesn't say artifact. Catilda would be fantastic if it said artifact. Let's see here. You know what? I'm going to completely sideboard. I want to just get rid of this. Oh, don't like it. All right. We're going to go red, 1 cost. And where is that card? Destroy target artifact. There it is, Gleeful Demolition. I kind of really want Gleeful Demolition in here. But I don't think we have enough artifacts to really make it worth our time. We're going to be really fast. Really fast. And we got the Aspirant to make this stuff even cheaper, so we could be dropping the Batterfist for 1. And you could equip things for 1 less if we don't have the Aster. You get Ren's Resolve as a card draw. You know what? Ren's Resolve would be better in here because we are not nearly as dedicated to higher cost things. So you are probably right. I do like Ren's Resolve. Let's just go Resolve and turn that off. Bada boom, bada bang. Ren's Resolve. We kind of do need card draw. I almost skipped the card draw. We don't need the axe now because we don't rely on very, 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 very heavily expensive creatures. I think Hover Wings is super important though because it gives us flying and creatures you control that are equipped to get +1/+1. If we have 2 or 3 creatures that are equipped and then we equip this to the killing, it's pretty good. It's pretty solid, especially if they have double strike. First strike would also be good. Maybe the first strike thing on our turn is better than Batter Fist. Let's look at it. 2. Red equipment. Do we want this or do we want this? This is just garbage. But this is pretty good. 4 more it. Equipped a creature has first strike and trample. That might be better than the Batterfish. And I think it is. Hexgold Halberd. Yeah, I think it's just a little bit better. Lizard Blades, I'm still tempted. Battlefist gives you a body, though. Yes, so does the Hexgold Halberd. It is for Mirrodin. I'm going to run it like this. This is actually the strategy I use for like building decks. It's really nice to have chat to kind of beat ideas off the head with, but you know, I'll play something back 5, 6, 7, 8 times before video coming. Killing is our main guy. Here we go. Would change the avatar, but I don't really actually care about avatars. New deck, best of 3. Let's see it in action, and I'm going to step away for just 1 second. And we're back. Let's roll. We finally went back to best of 3. All tapped lands. That's kind of not okay. We can... 3 Rebel Salvos in hand. I'm going to keep it. Well, what we do is we play this tapped, and then we Birthright Boon. Bovouac. We get a plains, we get a lookout. Really? A lookout? Yes, he does. I don't know if we're worried about that, though. Not yet. I really want to get some equipment going. I know this is probably not correct, but maybe getting some... Oh, I could even get Rabbit with this. Neat. Let's get the worship. Didn't see ossification. He does get it, but I think that maybe ossification was sideboard. Probably need to put that in the sideboard, though, ossification. Swinging in with that, I don't know what he's doing with it quite yet. Flying Vigilance is a construct. Double strike. 3 Rebel Salvos, so I'm not too concerned about the lookout yet. Resolute reinforcements pass his turn. Why the swooping lookout and resolute reinforcements? Swings in for 1. Fine. Wedding announcement. Okay, that's starting to make some sense. So we're wanting to get in Destroy Evil. Killing. Swing. Reduce his board state a little bit. We could deal with his whole board with the Rebel Salvo. Makes a 1/1. We are flooding just a little bit. Do we power up the Bivouac? Or the Bivouac? Probably not yet. Kill this. We want to get some damage off. Okay, block. Fine. Pass. Now he'll be stuck with nothing. Hopefully. Hopefully he doesn't kill the killing though. Rabble rousing. Alright, well. Kill that. No rabble rousing for you. Pretty underwhelming card, rabble rousing. I've tried it in a lot of different things. We are flooding like crazy, so we pull up the Bivouac. I would also like to see a situation in which we could find a deck where we could equip this. Fairly easy to remove, but still pretty good. Kill this before he swings with it. Now he doesn't have a swing next turn to have the Rabble Rousing create a 1/1. Don't want them. Don't want the 1/1s. The Greeters of Gala. And a Glide Wing. This is pretty decent. Maybe we need more equipment, or maybe we're just getting really unlucky with our draws. Put it here. This is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is fatal. Okay. I would say this is an easy win, but I don't know what the heck this guy's doing. Fine. Another lookout for him. Fine. Let's end the turn. This is working out fairly nicely. He's flooded, and he might need green for the dance. Hey, that's pretty good for him. But he is going to have to use it all to block. It's a 4/4. Is attacking our blocking? Yeah. Kill it. Hover Wings. Finally. I can play this. That makes this 1 cheaper. Play this. Looking good. I could play a Lamp for turn, but I don't want to. This could swing. If he wants to kill it, he's got to dedicate a lot to it. Yeah, he just jumps it away. Fine, fine. Pass. Next turn we equip the Killin with the Hex Gold. Swing with everything? Seems solid. It'd be nice to draw a little bit more equipment, so maybe we are looking at the deck a little bit more. And you are 100% right. Artifacts are fine in best of 3. Just cannot play them in best of 1 because it doesn't beat mono red. Battery. Interesting. Does this count as equipment? I think it would. Yeah, it does. It does count as equipment. Reconfigure on the Killin. Swing everything. Don't know if swing was the right move here, but he's got to lose his whole field. Okay. Weird. Yeah, I was going to say that doesn't work that way. Okay. Sweet. Kill that. We might not kill him this turn, but the writing is on the wall. And we equipped this. Now everything gets Killin's effect. Oh wait, no, we want to equip this at Killin. Okay, we could do that. I guess I equipped everything to Killin and swing for a lot. Because this is other creatures get +1/+0 for each aura equipped and attached to Killin. I thought it was other equipped creatures get yada da da da. Draw a card, very desperate. Finds an overgrown farm. Oh, okay. That might keep you... Nope, that does not keep you alive because we just hex gold on something and we just put it all over the place. Yeah, so we need to kill enchantments for sure. Right, destroy evil. Come on in. Actually... No. Yeah, we'll put destroy evil because he does have the Eternal Wanderer. Kind of want Citizen's Crossbows to make an appearance here. Asher will go down to 2. Let's go down to 2 of these. Cut Avron's Resolve. Cut a halberd. Words are hard. Cut an aspirant. Cut. What else? Cut a rabbit. It's going to be a little bit more expensive, but we're still at 2.9. And Nahiri probably gets cast down here. Oh no, 15 cards. I have the 61 card special, apparently. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, I have a 22 or 62 card special. We'll fix that as well. Grab the aspirant, put it back in. Go. I've had a few decks that made it all the way to publication with a 61 card special before. So, it happens. Oh, not playable. Okay, playable. We got a Nahiri in hand. Got the Kellen. Wide wing. Fine, not a problem. We got the Kellen in hand. That was a rough mulligan. We'll grab... This time we're going to grab... the halberd, I think. Let's grab the halberd. We know we could cast a halberd next turn. So that's good. We could cast it. We don't even have to draw land, and ew. Alright, we're going to take a turn off, kill that. Maybe go slow. No mana for turn, so rough. Set them up kind of like this. Wow, no mana again. No mana, no whammy. Okay, well, we'll create a 2/2 with trample. Wandering Emperor makes it 2/2?
Run away.
Or are you going to start
You'll
plussing?
be safer. Show them how
Well, we could deal 5
treat
damage to
our
it.
enemies.
We're going to need to, it looks like. Siege Veteran, alright. Well, if we don't draw land, we kind of just die. Rough. Rough. So this is what he wanted to do. No land. Alright. Let's go to round 3. What is the land situation? 9, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 22, 23. Should be fine. Should be okay. Let's get a couple of crossbows in here too, because we get to create a 1/1 with this as well. We're going to cut 2 Destroy Evils. And 1... We don't want to cut any more artifacts and stuff, so 1 Aspirant. And go! Building up that big O equipment base. Maybe even Citizen's Crossbow should be main decked in this deck. It's either all or nothing, man. Wow. Well, I got the Rin's Resolve, so I will keep. And I'm going to really regret that. We also had the Halberd to play on turn 2, so we could actually get something rolling. So I think it's a soft keep, but it is a keep. We can do things. Drawing that Rebel Salvo pretty good. Drop the Halberd. Pass a turn. Opponent plays a forest. Passes. Awesome. We draw another Salvo. Swing. Cool, cool, cool. Takes the damage. Rin's Resolve. Maybe we shouldn't Rin's Resolve here, but we're going to. Well, I mean, that actually works. We got a Rin's Resolve for next turn as well. Wedding announcement. He's got all the stuff. But we could hopefully get to our Citizen's Cross. Oh, there it is. Do we want to Rin's Resolve or do we want a Citizen's Crossbow? Just tap them like this. Citizen's Crossbow. Cannot sack it yet. Swing. Play land. I guess we can Rin's Resolve here just to have something to do for next turn. That's actually beautiful. Beautiful. So next turn we could play the Plains from Exile. Sack this and get the Hover Wings out. Okay, look out. Makes a 1/1. Passes turn. Oh, that is beautiful. Play the land. Tap the land. Sack. Kill. hover wings. Now he gets +1/+0. Now we swing. So if he tries to kill this, he has to pay a hefty... He can't kill it. So he could chump it. But it does have trample. Virtue of Loyalty. Good card. We could get the Nahiri down. Oh! King Darien. King Darien has to die. He's got a good swing here. Little hesitant, though. 2, 4, 6. We take. Another Citizen's Crossbow. Pretty good. I need to Rebel Salvo this now. He can sack this and everything gets indestructible. Until the end of turn. Okay. I let it go. Do I let it go? Do I want to kill anything else? Maybe we take this guy out. No, take this guy out. Nah, wait till... No, because this comes out next turn if he has land. Therefore, taking this out now... Fine. Citizen's Crossbow. Rin's Resolve. Okay, we got a good next turn as well. We could swing with this. And this. If he wants to trade those off, he can. Looks like a decent swing to me. We are at 12, though, so we have to pay attention to our life total. Yeah, I'm happy with a trade here. Now we could equip that on this dude here. Nahiri getting really cheap. Don't think we could get Nahiri much cheaper. So we do 4. Do we draw land? We do. Okay, that's good. So we play the land. This is 4. This is 1. And Nahiri will be 2. So we this. Wow. This. This. And I think we swing like this. Let's see if we get equipment. Spin it to win it. Nope, mana. We played mana for turn. That's why we have our field. So that doesn't work. Down to 6. We're at 12. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage unfilled from the opponent. Hasn't scooped. Okay, we get a fair... Basilica, right? Yeah, Basilica. Okay. Well, reconfigure. No. Put Nahiri in the air. Put this on Nahiri as well. That's a lot of damage in the air. That's fatal in the air. If he doesn't have anything to stop this, and Ijanjo won't work. Right, he scoops. Fantastic. See, when one deck kind of lets you down, you just move on to a different deck. A lot of great advice coming, though. I really do appreciate all of the chat with suggestions and stuff. This works pretty good. So you've been working with equipment a lot. I haven't played a lot of equipment decks. Not in standard. I haven't seen many, so I never really thought about it. But, of course, getting into Boros, I've been thinking about equipment. I just wanted to do a life gains burn deck. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We got a couple more rounds in us, and we're hitting on that 3-hour mark. Learned a little bit of a lesson about best of one here today, too. Very fast. Very, very, very fast. Okay, we keep. We got Halberd. We got Nahiri. We have 2 Nahiris, which isn't great, but we could deal with it. Ijanjo in hand, I'd rather take damage. Oh, no, not Pilfer. A smart player would get rid of the Halberd, but I want to highlight the Resolve. Like, you should discard these 2. One of those. That one. No! Okay, fine, 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 fine. It was correct. I guess we could rinse Resolve here. We don't need our 3rd Nahiri, so that's fine. Seed chart. Well, in that case, we drop this. He knows about the Ijanjo. Cost 3. Okay, this would be a nice time for removal. Maybe we need to go grab ossification. But we don't have it in the main deck. Huh, more double strike? This is cheaper. And this we could play right now. Let's get the battery out. Probably playing this first round a little bit awkward. But sometimes that gives you a benefit in the next rounds. Opponent. I will do that on occasion. If I don't think I could win a match, I stick around, see what the opponent's doing, and it looks like it's a lot of discard effects. He is discarding all the equipment, so he knows exactly what we're doing. Rebel Salvo. Gonna kill that right now. And swing in for 1. If that's all he's doing, we are still okay. I don't think it would be enough to win, but a lot of discard effects. And mainboarding them as well. Okay, Liliana. Looks like an all removal thing. That's fine. Would hate to do this and it not work out. Well, he passes to us. I think we have to get the Nahiri going. This probably dies. Only 1 mana available, so we can swing here. Swing at this. He's at 19. We're not going to kill him. Yep. All right. Sunfall. Makes it 2/2. Let's dig. Wow, that's terrible. All right. Well, drop the Aspirate. This is going to be one of those matches that is just removal, removal, removal. So we have some things we can sideboard in. It's going to make this a little bit easier. See what else he's got. What kind of removal do you have? Well, of course you have the Lily, but what else? Sheoldreds. You're running Sheoldreds. All right. So we want to destroy evil in here. You already know about this, so we'll play it. How much information can we get from him? He has Sunfall, Pilfer, Go for the Throat, Chrome Host Seed Shard. He's using these guys for tempo-y aggro plays. And we'll continue to plus on the Liliana. What do we draw? Absolute garbage. See if he shows us any more cards. Want to see more. Not going to show it to us. Okay, fine. Suit yourself, opponent. Destroy Evil. Crossbow. Really need to put Ossification in this deck. Really, really do. Grab these as well. We need to cut what? Got 6 in the sideboard. We need to get it up to 15. Esser's looking good. Nahiri, we could go down to 2. Usually when you're facing a deck like this, you want to be faster than your opponent. Maybe cut and... No, Esser gets us a card advantage. Cut a Hover Wings. Salvo's going to be very good. Kellen's going to be very good. It would be better if we had Ossification. Grab the Transmogrant's Crown. Cut the Bunnycorns. They're not going to do anything. 2, 3, and 7, 8. 7 more cuts. Guess we just start cutting one-ofs of a bunch of this stuff. Not the Rin's Resolve. Cut 1. Cut 1. 4 cuts. What's not good in this matchup? Well, not a lot of our stuff's good. We know Salvo's really good. Maybe Hover Wings is not good. So we'll cut 2 of those. Is that enough? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Nope, we need to cut 2 more. One of these. And one of the Rebel Salvos. That should be good. Do something like this. Between rounds, we're putting Ossification in here. Ossification would completely annihilate his deck. This actually seems okay. We don't have much that we could do early on. But we do have the Sokenzan Crucible of Defiance, which could help us get out of a couple of dicey situations. Rin's Resolve. Let's do it. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's really bad. Well, we get the lands out of the way. Pilfer. Fine, fine, fine. Probably Aspirin going away. We draw land. Okay. Play the Plains, pass the turn. He knows about our whole hand. That's part of the problem. Well, we draw an Aster. If he counters this, we're in trouble. So, do we play around Counterspell? Well, let's find out. Do we play around Counterspell? You tell me. We do. To make this appear. Weird deck. It's worked. Teferi. Okay, but you know about the Rebel Salvo. That was probably really loud. I do apologize. A Rebel Salvo. Kill that.
You just let me know if you're up for round 2.
Forge. Pass. Drew another Rebel Salvo as well. He could have threw that Teferi out as a target. And he's just going to get hit again. Destroy Evil. Get rid of it. Okay, now it's our turn to start doing some... No, not land. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Well, we could channel this. If he wants to remove my 1/1, so be it. Gotta get some damage off, though. 4 cards remaining in the opponent's hand. Whatever shall they... Of course it's another Shieldred. Well, before I draw... Kill that. Good deal. So he has a make disappear in hand. That's an expensive Nahiri. That is an expensive Nahiri. Okay, Fairy Mastermind. If you want us both to draw cards, I mean, sure, it sucks, but we'll do it. Yeah, we're not winning this one. We are not winning this one. Ossification, I think, would have helped us, but I don't think it would have done everything that we wanted it to do. Doesn't do anything, but it's a body. Can't really beat a Rafine. So let's scoop. Ossification. Let's go put Ossification in the sideboard. Maybe main decking Ossification. We're going to do one more. One more today. Ification. Because I don't know how to spell. Perfect. We are going to main deck this. And we'll even sideboard one piece. Pulling a braid away. Okay, 4 cuts. That's the hard part about this. Budding corn can get cut. And I guess cut a couple of these. Just like that. There we go. I think this is going to do a lot better. Yeah, killing could go get that stuff because it's an aura. I don't think we want the aspirant. I think we want one more for Mirrodin card. But I want it to be really, really, really cheap. Attach it to target creature you control. Okay, yeah. That's not a creature. This is, however. Let's do it like this. Take the aspirant out. I wonder if that's going to make a difference. Because, you know, just having more artifacts on the field seems strong. So the last round, we're going to see if this is actually good right here. Let's name it Super Troopers. Oh no, I already have a deck named Super Troopers. Of course I do. Let's see here. Name it. Name it. What shall it be named? No takers. Let's see here. We ain't gonna worry about a name right now. It'll be Super Troopers number 2 for the time being, and let's roll. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How's it going, man? Battlescarred. I like it. We're gonna change that name right when we get back. Battlescarred. Been a while, Memotoro. How you been? Absolutely disgusting. Just deleted 90 decks from Arena. I'm going to build one best of 3 deck at a time and get good with it. That's perfect, man. That's exactly the game. Wow. 1 land or 5 lands? Guess we keep the 5 lands. We'll draw cards. Bivouac. I don't like it. Should have mulled again, but I hate 2 mulligans. Been playing other games. Got into Monster Hunter recently. No kidding. I have a friend that played a lot of Monster Hunter. Oh no. Is this the flood? This is the flood. Well, if we draw all of our lands, then we will no longer draw lands. I was probably a little bit too close to that mic right there. I do apologize. Well, we haven't seen anything from the opponent, so we're going to swing. He's going to use removal. But we have a barbed batterfist? Blah, batterfist to follow up with. Run it out. Play the mana. Pass the turn. Ossification in hand. For his Shieldred that is inevitably coming down right now. Shieldred the Apocalypse. Go ahead. Night Shadow. This is the one that grows, right? Yeah. Do we care about that? Let's play this. I guess we're going to equip it. If he uses removal here, we're pretty happy. Uh-huh. Opponent. Swing. There it is. Opponent at 4 cards. We can always ossify, and that's what we want to ossify right there. That Shieldred the Apocalypse. Draw. We got a Rinse Resolve as well. I love Rinse Resolve. It's one of my favorite cards. Ossify. Grab Shieldred. And I guess we Rinse Resolve here. Try to find something to do for next turn. We find it. Now, Nahiri kind of average here. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's really, really good. So he gets to draw some cards now. And Knight of Dusk's Shadow has Menace. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can this. Then Nahiri. Nahiri. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Man, oh man. I think we're going to equip this. And we're going to try to deal with this Knight of Dusk's Shadow. Probably won't be very good at doing so. Let's see. No, because he has Menace. Well, we could Sokenzan. That could be the way out. Maybe Aster. I wonder if a vehicle deck in Aster would be fun. That might be something I try to mess around with for a little while. Opponent, what are you playing? 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 mana. Ossify. Okay. Well, we have to do this. We're going to swing. You haven't seen Dimir in a while, huh? It's out there. Dimir's actually really good. I haven't seen Irtai resurrected in quite a bit of time. Do you have the counter spell? Not yet. Awesome. So we get to deal with the Knight of Dusk's Shadow. Yeah, so this is a card that I miss seeing a lot of. You know, but after it became less popular because short attention spans and stuff from people on the tube of you, not the audience, creators in general, I missed watching people play it. Okay. We do have an Aster. We want to keep the Sokenzan in hand because we want to channel it. He's got card advantage, though, and I don't like that at all. He might have even stepped away from the game for a while because he's playing a lot of the older stuff. I wonder if he just kind of stepped away from the game and he's like, well, this is always good. It's almost always a good deck. And he would be right. Equipped. Aster. Haven't seen somebody play Dimir in a minute. It's been out of favor since what? Wilds of Eldraine? Yes. I was actually a little bit... Nope, not that one. I was actually a little bit upset because I really wanted fairies to be a deck. And it just never kind of took off. We're going to swing just like this. Remove it. Kill it. Make it dead. Oh, that actually kind of helps us, right? Yeah. Oh no, he put it on the bottom of my library. Never mind. War Whip. Yep, it's still good. Equip this. I could... No, we already swung, so there's no reason to equip the rabbit battery in hopes to get just more damage off. Three cards in hand. We do have the Batter Fist in hand. That's a good one.
Faced with tragedy, even observers need to take.
I guess we're just making this Rebel huge and swinging it to Fairy. Though he does have a lot of removal for this deck. Yeah, Rona's Vortex. Go for the Throats. But he's used 3 Go for the Throats, 1 Rona's Vortex. He probably has more. Do this. Haha. What? We want to equip this. First strike and double strike. Reconfigure this. Mr. Mike, how you doing, man? How's it going, man? Been a while. Remember, tomorrow we got those plans. Yeah, black cards are crazy. And Shieldred is always a card. Always a card. And, of course, who can forget about Teferi Temporal Pilgrim? This deck is kind of like taking a trip back in time by, what, about a year? It's about a year ago this deck was the thing with Teferi Temporal Pilgrim, Shieldred the Apocalypse, lots of draws, Iratai Resurrected. We do have things we could do, but we're so far away from killing him that, and we're taking damage from the Shieldred. If we swing here, we die. If we don't swing here, we die. So let's go to round 2 and get our removal going. Now we have the Destroy Evils, which we're pulling into this matchup for sure. One more ossification. I think that should do it. So we have 4 ossifications, 4 Destroy Evils, and 4 Rebel Salvos. That should be enough to... We should be able to find our removal now. Nahiri, let's drop them down. We definitely want the Rin's resolved. It helps us find our ossifications. Rabbit Battery will go down to 2 of. You know what? Citizen's Crossbow gives us another body. Give me the Rabbit Battery back. Nah, cut 2 of those. And it looks like I'm going to cut a halberd. And 1. Aster was really good. Aster is really good in this deck. So we'll keep it. Cut down to 1 Rabbit Battery. And yeah, we're going to have fewer dudes that we could block with. And for the opponent to remove. So he's removing some of our better stuff. But we could also kill Shieldrids with Destroy Evils, Ossifications. We could destroy Teferi with the Rebel Salvo. We could destroy Teferi with Ossification. Right? So we have more options on how to remove their creatures. And I think that's going to be helpful. Dimir is quite a deck. Just eating Subway. Being a nerd on WoW. Awesome, man. Sounds great. We'll see you there. It's going to be fun. So, just to let you all know, right? Going to have a couple people over. There's this person that's coming over. Mike may know him. Name is Sean. He always has the worst luck when it comes to games and stuff. So I have an Azorius Artifacts deck. I'm going to pretend I just threw it together from my cards. It was an expensive deck. It cost around $300. But I'm going to pretend it's just a junk deck and just totally ruin his day over and over and over again. And this is just my luck. It's a running joke with Sean. He's back in town, so we have to do something to mess with him a little bit. All right, this is a keep. We have the Ossification. We have Rebel Salvo. So we can actually react to what he's doing, and he has a lot of good stuff in here. Now, his counter spells, his counters are going to be a little bit of a pain. And yeah, this is definitely an older deck. I say older as in the last 6 months or so. Battlefly Swarm. Yeah, I know. Gotta do it, though. He's back in town. He was in Florida for, wow, about 1.5 years. So we gotta do something for him. Well, here's the thing. He's got the combat research on this now. And we want to get the... Oh, wait. Before we do that, play a Plains. Let's not take damage, please. Get this off so that he doesn't draw cards off of the Battlefly Swarm. Yeah. Yep, okay. I think if we just outpace him, we could win. We have Kellen, who could go down and grab ourselves another ossification, but speak of the devil, we got it anyway. Okay, that doesn't seem right. Swing. What do you do? Taking it like a chump. Grab another Batter Fist. Okay. Our Batterfish. Is this an instant? This is a sorcery. So if we're going to reach out and grab something this turn, we have to do it right now. What do we want? Flying? Let's reach down. Maybe Double Strike. We have the mana for Double Strike. Yeah. Grab the War Whip. Thirst for discovery, looking for answers. Okay, opponent. Down to 14. If we could just keep pressure on the field, we should be okay. He has removal. We know he has removal. He goes for Shieldred the Apocalypse instead. We remove it quite easily. Another Rebel Salvo. Oh, that is quite nice. It costs 3, so swing. 8. Killing. The Fey-Blooded. Pass. Could have made an argument for Blade Hold Ward Whip there. Could have been the right move, but we do have Fatal on board. If he tries another Shieldred, we just ossify it. Yep, there it is. Okay. What else? You have 1 mana available. I think that's a win. Very good deck that we're facing. Older deck, though. Draws a card. Scoop. Fantastic. Whoo! That is a deck that this deck does not like to see. We do not like to see anything control, especially more of a tempo control build like that. Don't want to see it. Don't want to see it, but it is there. If we could pull off a win with this, against this deck, I think we might actually have a pretty decent deck in Standard. We already know Boros is strong, but I don't know. This is seeming like it could actually be a thing. We could even put the guy that gives your dudes haste in here. Oh, I think that would be good on this curve. So this hand is slow. We do have Ren's Resolve, though. 2 Blade Hold War Whips. A smart man would mulligan this, but we are going to keep it. We drew a Killen. Or a Killen. So definitely gambling does pay off sometimes. Need to hit the casino tonight. Draws like that. Let's go Ren's Resolve. Does have blue open. Does he counter Ren's Resolve? He does not. We lose the Aster. That's a shame. That is certainly a shame. This could have got us another card, and it could have allowed us to equip things for 0. Liliana of the Veil coming out. Well, we're going to discard land. Probably Battlefield Forge goes away. He drops a land as well. We draw another Aster, so they're all clumping up together. Well, let's grab paying 2. White, red, grab ossification. Perfect. Next turn, you just wait. Yes, you get 1 more discard with Liliana of the Veil. Each player discards a card.
You won't be outsmarting me.
Let's drop one of the Blade Hold warships or whiffs. Sorry, we've been on here for a little bit over 3.5 hours, so a little bit of the batter brain going on. Do I really care if he's... I do care about the Liliana because I can't play creatures. We could use Sokenzan. Do I care about discarding cards? Yeah, because he could draw cards. Right? That's my justification. He could draw cards. I can't really draw cards. I get a little bit of a card advantage with... Okay, well, fine. Never mind. We don't care about the Liliana. I guess we don't care about the Liliana. Opponent. Each player discards a card. Well, Let's discard Sokenzan. Shouldn't have discarded Sokenzan. We need to actually hit that right now, and we won't be able to. So he's going to be able to exile half of our stuff. I think we just hold back then. Yeah, we're just going to pass. Let's see if he actually minuses on Liliana. Like, he discarded a lot as well, like another Liliana, a couple of lands. Okay, that's big. 5.
No matter the time or place, I'm ready to win.
Makes a 2/2.
Knowledge is meant to be shared.
Well, hate to say it, but he's got it. Let's drop an Aster, grab this. Draws a card. Spirit is a 4/4 now, swinging in. We probably trade it. Ah, he minuses. Fine. Fine. Demir is insane. Ooh, destroy evil. Well, we're going to destroy evil, right? Evil shouldn't be allowed to live, for sure. Do this. All right. Now, what we want him to do is we want him to plus on the Teferi. If he pluses on the Teferi, we kill this. He probably minuses on the Lily, though. That's the problem. He's going to minus on the Lily. He does draw. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Kill it. Do you have a counterspell? Yes, he does. He does indeed.
Much to consider.
All right, we're going to give this one to him. He's done it. Give him a little good game. Go ahead and hit that little concede button. But I think we're onto something. This equipment deck is looking pretty solid so far. But after 4 hours of Magic, your brain turns a little bit of pudding. So, we might have to cut it here. Now, we started this deck out with the other Quintorias, which I absolutely love this deck, but, you know, have to play different things. Stuck with the Boros theme, went with equipment. Tried a couple different things, went Celebration, which didn't quite go well. Best of one is a little rough. Yes, it can be improved. This definitely needs to be improved. Not this one. What am I talking about? This equipment deck. It's not there. Oh, and we got to change the name. Let's see here. Where was it? You said a good name a little while ago, and we're going to change it to it. Ah, there it is. Battle Scarred. Love it. This is going to be the name of the deck. It needs to be improved. I think there needs to be more equipment that needs to be involved. And we probably need more ways to deal with the opponent's stuff. Maybe even tokens. Maybe we just need to make tokens. Because tokens would allow us to equip our stuff over and over again. Aster is definitely needed in this because equipment. You control have equipped 1. That's going to be huge. I would love to see Transmogrant's Crown make the main deck, but just paying 2 is a little bit rough for what we're trying to do. We're trying to be very fast, but we need more punching power. We need to punch them harder, faster, and we have kind of struggled to do that in these few rounds. Yeah. Battle Scarred is the name of the deck. We'll try to make this better over time. Do a couple more test runs of this. Try to do a video, and Battle Scarred definitely going to remain the name of this one. Yeah, but I need more equipment. I need these things to be bigger. Bunny corn, I think, would be good in here, but it's not equipment. Also, maybe something that does, like... Wait a minute, what about... Cost 1. It is a creature. No, it costs 2. It is a creature. I wouldn't even mind messing around with patchwork automation in this. Whenever you cast an artifact spell, put a 1/1 counter on patchwork automation. Cutting out... Maybe even... Now, killing does well. When it does well. But the problem is with killing, there's not much in the way of threats we could reach down and grab. So we need beefier things, beefier equipment, and I think we can make that happen. Right. But we're going to be messing around with this for a couple of days, I think. A couple of days, and I think I could get a pretty good deck rolling. And why? Did I just spell equipment wrong? No. It's deciding to not find equipment. Yeah, I'll figure it out. Maybe even splashing black. That could get the transmogrant going. Oh, Colossus Hammer is not in standard. It is not, unfortunately. Because Aster and Colossal Hammer and Aster would just be so brutal. Standard would not be ready for it. And just find ways to protect Aster. Find ways to protect Aster. Use Colossal Hammer. You will win. That would be fantastic. It is a shame. Colossal Hammer, one of the classics. Colossal Hammer. Where? How? Okay, I don't know how to spell. Let's go to this. Historic. What is going on? Just kill that. Oh, it's on creature. That's why equipment didn't work. Colossal. Ah. 1 L, 2 S's. There we go. Colossal. And not collected. Huh. Where is it? Where is it? I'm just going to type in hammer. Hammer. Ah, there it is. Colossal. I needed a U in there. All good. Yeah, but taking that equipment cost all the way down to 1, finding a way to protect Aster as much as you possibly could. There are some good hammer decks, though. There are some good hammer decks on Arena. Might be covering that on the channel. I'd have to craft some. I'd have to craft some things, though. I think Scalds is part of that deck. And not collected. Yeah, I'll figure it out. My brain is the pancake batter thing, so I'm going to have to cut it. But yeah, we're going to make this a deck. I'm going to hope that we could get it above 60% win rate, which is a requirement that I have before I post a deck with a video. It has to win like 50%, or we're just trying it out, and that's usually informed right in the beginning. Maybe go historic with this. I don't know. Yeah. Standard cards are limited a bit. Yeah, it's a power level thing. Like a lot of the standard stuff that comes out, like people playing things, trying to win on turn 8, 9, 10. If you're doing that in Historic, you're going to lose. That's just how it's going to go. If you're playing things like, what is that called? Breach the Multiverse and stuff like that, you're not going to be able to get it off. It's never going to hit. Ever in Historic or Modern or Timeless, as they call it on here. This is even a slow deck for those formats. Well, this is actually an old Standard. No, this was an old Explorer deck that I built, right? But this would be pretty slow. Fable the Mirrorbreaker is even too slow for Historic 90% of the time. You just draw dead. All right. Well, thanks for joining, guys. This is CoffeeStout. I'm signing out. And thanks for joining the stream. This was a good one. Enjoyed hanging out.